Okay, I'm about to use the new Wipe It Headlight Restore. I don't know if you can see it, but in the directions it says to determine whether you need to use professional lens polishing pad, pour water onto the headlight lens. The way the lens looks when it is wet is the way it'll appear once treated with Wipe New. If the lens appears crystal clear when wet and hazy only when dry, then you do not need to use the polishing pad. Simply wash the lens with soap and water, rinse, and proceed to step 4. If the lens is cloudy and hazy when wet, proceed to step 2. Alright. Oh yeah, as you can see, it's just the top of my headlight that is hazy. So, a little bit of water, and it's not hazy. So I will wash him real quick and proceed to step 4. Oh, and to show you, it's both headlights are hazy just at the top. Yes, bud. For what? For what? Give me soup and water. Let's wash the lens real quick. They actually weren't dirty at all. Oops. Hey, turn that off. Josh, turn it off. Josh, turn it off. Turn the water off. Alright, and then I got a microfiber towel to dry it up. Which I don't really like because it doesn't look like it's drying. I know, I'm a horrible cameraman. Okay, that's one lens. Lens 2. Alright, that's that. Give it a minute for the air to dry it more. It's a little polishing pad. Step 4, it says dry the lens thoroughly with the included microfiber towel and inspect the surface to ensure oxidation has been removed. If not, repeat steps 2 and 3 on any missed spots when you can see through the lens while wet. You are ready to apply the Wipe New. Repeat steps 1 through 4 on all headlights so both are prepped and ready at the same time to apply Wipe New. Ensure all lenses are 100% dry prior to proceeding to step 5. Put the chemical resistant gloves. Ensure that you are in a well ventilated area and the headlight lenses are completely dry. Tear open the Wipe It packet, pull out the applicator cloth, and carefully wipe the lens one time. Being careful not to get any Wipe New onto your surrounding paint if treating multiple lenses. To do so before the wipe dries out. 6. When finished, set the applicator cloth in a location out of reach of children and allow it to dry completely prior to discarding a few hours. The headlights will dry to the touch in about 1 hour. Do not allow treated lenses to come in contact with direct moisture, rain, dew, etc. for 24 hours. Okay, so let's try this. I will get the gloves on I don't need to use this because they're only hazy when wet. You only use the polishing pad when it's hazy when it's wet. So give me 1 minute and I'll get the gloves on. And my cat's climbing on my car. Okay, I just pulled the pad out of the Wipe New packet, and it literally is a cloth and it is strong. It smells like acetone or nail polish remover. Alright, so one time it says, without getting any on my paint. Oh, that was 2 times. Okay. Oh, look at, there is some oxidation there underneath, right there. Well, you can't really see it. I can though. Look at, cloth is like gray now. Hey, no! Bad idea. Trying to be careful not to get any on my paint. So I'm trying to do like the outline first. And then wipe it. And again, I can see the haziness still. Actually worse now that it's wet. Or maybe that's just doing it till it dries. Alright, 1 second. I'm going to put this back in the packet. Whew. I was trying to hold my breath while doing that. Jesus, that shit stinks. Okay. Now it says, move into the area and pick up the headlight lens. They're completely dry. To open applicator cloth carefully, wipe one time, being careful. When finished, update with applicator cloth in a location. Blah blah blah. Alright. So I guess we just let it dry for like 1 hour. It actually does look pretty good, I guess. Except right here, it looks like it's still hazy. Just a tiny bit. And that could be in the inside, I'm not sure. And same with this one, actually. It looks worse to me. Looks like it made it all hazy here when it wasn't. The only hazy part was up here.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby.
Is that oil
No, it's just water, baby. Alright. To determine whether you need to use professional lens polishing pad, pour water onto your headlight lens. The way the lens looks when it is wet is the way it'll appear once it's treated with the Wipe New. If the lens appears crystal clear when wet and hazy only when dry, which is what happened, it was only hazy when dry, then you do not need to use the lens polishing pad. Simply wash the lens with soap and water, rinse, and proceed to step 4. If the lens is cloudy and hazy when wet, proceed to step 2. Wet the headlight lens with water and use the green side of the lens polishing pad to wet sand the headlight lens and remove oxidation. Ensure the lens remains wet while using the polishing pad. The oxidation coming off the lens will appear as a brownish color liquid. Continue to rub until this visual indicator is no longer present. Important, do not allow the polishing pad to come into contact with painted surfaces that may scratch those surfaces. Number 3, re-wet headlight lens and use the gray side of the professional lens polishing pad to further polish the headlights. And then back to 4, dry them, use the microfiber towel. towel, inspect the surface, and then repeat steps 2 and 3 on any missed spots. Now that it's actually like drying, doesn't look too bad, but see right there, it's a little hazy here. I don't want to touch it though and ruin it, so I'm not sure. And this side looks the best actually. So I'm not sure. I don't think I should mess with it. I say give it an hour or two. See what happens. If not, I will wash it and then use the oxidating sander thing and retry. Otherwise, I think it looks okay. We'll find out in about an hour or two.